Hello everybody, this is Blake Cross EXE.
BH42 still here.
I'm trying to not spaz out, but this is legitimately creeping me out.
Well, let's how do I?
Just press the square. Circle? Are you stuck? Oh, there it is. Yeah. One thing I may not have explained why. Oh, actually, this. I'll bring it up a little later. Put a pin on that.
What did you do to her? I don't know, what did I do? Oh god.
Battery on your left.
Can't keep a secret for yourself.
You need to find a way to move the. Yeah, there we go. Gotta move the track and. Actually, wait. You gotta pull the car back first.
Okay, I got you. I have to pull it. Means I have to move backwards.
Means that Val is gonna be right behind you.
Oh,
As much of a death wish as it is, do you know who I wish would show up right now?
who?
Crazy Axe Lady. Because she and Val are on opposite
Yeah,
sides.
of course you would. On, you know...
You're gonna need to take it back up the hill and let it roll. Like smash through that
what's the
barricade.
name?
Yeah. So, no, but if they're on opposite sides, then they can fight to the death. And we throw away from the winner.
And then at least one of them's dead, right?
Yeah. Precisely. Alright, so have at the dead body. Okay.
Nope.
I love how we were just right. Oh wait, yeah, on the left. I just love how we were just ran right under it, not even paying attention.
I don't give a...
Is that a dead end?
I think so. Can't be.
Right.
I thought that was a dead drop. Oh, ladder.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna break, isn't it?
No, we're just gonna turn around in the school.
Pull the camera back up.
I can't. There we go.
800 foot.
That explains things though.
Yeah, told you it broke. Or well, it was broken all the way down. So.
Not like I do.
Oh dear.
Why though? Get up.
Is this the way we came from, or is this, Why? No!
What? Okay. Guess I'll die then.
Wait, where'd the other one go?
Wait, what?
I guess you just...
What happened? Explain.
I guess you were looking behind you and you got turned around?
Like, literally got turned around. Ow. Hey.
Please stop stabbing me in the butt.
If you could
Just not.
could not. Awesome.
He's got some reach.
I'm confused.
And he's right behind you.
And I just can't run for some reason.
Because you're in a small enclosed area, he can't stand up all the way. Someone on your left. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Expert. Why though?
Man, I was doing great.
No, no, no. Is that okay, it's just fire.
I'm not holding the button down anymore. But I'm not just stopping. Go, go, go.
There's a fire up there. I hope it's not a torch. I hope it's just a bonfire. Because if it's okay, well it's a torch on a stick. You know what I meant.
Wish half granted.
As long as it wasn't a person, then we're good. There's someone right above you. I really hate that it doesn't automatically pick the camera back up. No. Ow.
What?
Well, I can see my shin bones. Sorry, I can see my shin bones sticking out now.
Thank you for the heart attack.
Yeah, well, buy one get one free. So you know, one thing I was actually considering. Do you think they're gonna make a DLC for this one like they did for Outlast 1? Oh, you gotta go through that again, don't you?
No.
Do you think they're gonna do a DLC story like they did for Outlast 1 and Whistleblower?
I don't know.
Turn around and see if there's anything behind you first. No? Okay. See, what I was thinking is, Outlast Whistleblower ran on the exact same engine as Outlast 1, same characters and everything, and it allowed for a second story to be told since there are areas in the big asylum you didn't explore.
So I'm guessing you're expecting Lynn's side of the story?
No, because she doesn't carry a camera. I was gonna say, just given the way this game's story has unfolded, I don't think that there could be a second person unless they had another party investigating the murder. Which way do we go? Nope. Is that it? Just up on your right? Like, look up. There, the little platform you're supposed to... No, back up. There. See the areas that doesn't have any boards over it? That. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to get
Look for flat surfaces. Okay. So, when trying to find out how to climb, look for flat surfaces and bloody handprints. Why, though?
You couldn't make that little jump? Little bitty jump?
Please, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles could walk over that. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to go that way instead.
Yeah, I was thinking there might be stuff the other way, but obviously there's some kind of invisible wall blocking our path, so...
Yeah, we just reached the save point. More heresy.
Yep. And God spoke from the mouth of Ezekiel so that his ears bled and his teeth cracked, and the seeds issued from his inspired loins, and in his words was the blood of Christ. And of this blood was a river, and its sustenance healed the festering wood of the trees that bore the 7 nations. By the blood of the Lamb, I lost my place. The spider-eyed lamb shall fall forever. And they that remain shall need no light, neither the candle nor electric flame, for vision shall be an eternal dawn. Seal not the prophecies of my word, but copy them even exact of letter, and with every waking moment of thy life. For I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophet and the father. And as shepherds say only this, God will reward you. Be ye filthy, be ye just, be ye unjust, be ye clothed in shame or in glory. In time God shall fill you with it. Interesting choice of words, and so shall be thy reward. We, all of us, are Alpha and Omega, and Ezekiel the first among all, and ye shall climb the tree of life, or be crucified upon it. Only the chosen of God shall find sanctuary within the temple gate, for without there are whores and killers and idolaters, Pharisees, publicans, blasphemers, tax collectors, and tyrants. And the angels say God turned away from man until the time his Son Jesus Christ came to testify unto you. Jesus Christ turned away from man until the time his prophet Solomon Noth came to testify unto you. And every word of the prophet is true, for it is written in this book, and this book is the truth. Ye shall testify these things, and in you shall be the book of life, and ye shall live in this holy city, and you shall say, Come quickly, Revelations, even in my suffering, even in the death of my children. Come, Lord God, and give me paradise. The grace of God and his prophet Solomon Noth be with you all. Amen. Jesus, they have way too many commas.
Do I even need to explain how wrong this is?
No, it's kind of the point of Outlast. Oh, I just sidestepped it for once. Slide? Really?
You just bang your head on that stalactite. Mike? Which one is which?
And all of a sudden no.
Not again. Okay. I'm just gonna take that.
You see, I thought you were going to be the one to get the no camera episode this time, because you got a few episodes back. No.
Okay, how is it the fruit of his lust? They're married.
Christ, we deserve. Oh my God.
I mean, if you want it, it's still kind of lust. I feel like there's going to be a big reveal here.
You have to tell me. Off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. Okay. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake.
I feel like we're not supposed to be in here. This way? Okay. Okay, the school is well lit throughout this
Why
one.
you have to be so precious about it? Did Lynn ask you to ask me? I asked first. So, don't you know? Nerd. Shut up. You are.
Oh, it's the glasses, isn't it?
She said to ask, didn't she? Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to know. You're a nerd, too. I know.
Of course. doing anything other than holding forward.
You think your parents are home yet?
No. I'm sure not until after dinner.
You think I could come over?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Why what?
Like, why do you want to come over?
I don't know.
He can't be this clueless.
They're like what, 12, 13?
Do you know Jessica?
Who?
Oh.
Hello.
Sorry.
What are the two of you doing here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk.
We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No.
The mark on his head is not.
I only want us to
Not
be
comforting.
friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right? Why don't you go along home, Blake?
I'll go.
Yeah, I
Did
think
you have something between you two?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God to let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong. Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Blake, please. This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
Don't.
Everything's okay. You can leave, young man.
No.
Walk away.
No. Why? What? No. He can't be this clueless.
Much just gonna be down this corridor, ain't it?
Probably. How can you be that stupid?
It's not really so much that he's that stupid, I just think he doesn't really know how to protest it. 'Cause like I said, he's probably like 12, 13 years old, and he, quite frankly, he sounds like his stones ain't dropped yet. Door's open now.
I don't know what you think you saw.
Okay, so Knoth's people just showed up, and now it's a ballroom blitz.
Essentially.
Am I the only one who's getting kind of a Halo 3 ending vibe here?
I don't know. Never beat Halo 3. Never really beat any of the Halos.
Well, the thing is, like, you're trying to escape the Halo ring as it's collapsing beneath you. You're on a Warthog, having music's playing. It's like you're trying to outrun the stage as it
Spoiler
explodes.
warnings, by the way. I mean, if you haven't beat it by this point, I think it's a little late to be able to worry about it.
Yeah, because it came out, what, 2007?
Lynn! Lynn! You're pregnant. How are you pregnant?
I don't want to die here. I don't want a baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you.
She didn't look like that earlier.
have to get
She
out
did
of
not.
here.
What are you recording now?
Everything. Let me do this.
Is that your stamina wearing out, or are you tripping out again?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the light. The lightning.
What the fuck?
We have to find shelter.
As far from those places we can get.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, it'd be a lot better if, her head wasn't covering up.
Half the screen. So is that what those flashes of light have been this whole time? Just lightning?
I don't know.
Down here. We have to get inside before baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down. Please, Blake.
Okay. Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck. Fuck. Lynn. You okay? I'm coming down.
That's why you go down first.
I'm sorry.
You can't really help her down like that. He was trying to let her down gently.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
Oh.
I feel like there's about to be a birth.
Okay. I just.
It's gonna be okay. Shit. Come on. Come on.
Jesus Christ, Blake! What the fuck? I think something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much. I need to lay down.
No, you can't fall through that. Here's a bed. Here's a bed, and it's a bad idea.
Oh, God!
You see, Crazy Axe Lady, when I asked you to show up, it was back when we were being chased by the other lady. Out of nowhere? Is she gonna get struck by lightning?
What?
Impaled by a cross.
Fuck you! And fuck your God!
Can I at least take a snack shot, Blake?
Come on, bro. You earned that. Yeah, there we go. Dude.
Satisfaction. Okay, well, how do I get back in there to one of those beds?
There, it didn't collapse behind you, did it? Yes, it did. Must be one further up ahead then.
I feel like that was kind of anticlimactic for her.
I'm okay with it.
I am too.
I would prefer the lightning, but actually the irony behind her getting impaled by a cross was even better. Now if we can just see the end of Papa Noth and Val, then everything will be just fine.
Hurry. We'll find shelter.
Like the whole world first.
Why though? Yes, walk. I'm just clipping through these branches. definitely does bring up.
The chapel! We can take shelter!
I can't even know who these people are. That is the last place I would want to be.
Is it over here?
Yeah, it's up the ramps. Like, you know, this is
Keep moving.
seizure warning for this video.
Jesus!
Storm's getting worse!
We're going back into the chapel where we saw the dude with Judas.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Lynn! We have to get inside!
He's still there.
Oh shit! 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 Oh,
You need to lie down.
Yes, lie down on the torture device.
do this!
You can! You can do this!
Oh god! Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
Feels like something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much.
I know, baby, I know. But you can do this, okay? Just keep breathing.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh god! Oh
Keep
god!
breathing.
It's
Just
killing
push.
me! Ah!
You know, it's still actually kind of cute.
Lynn! Oh, Jesus God. Lynn! 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 No. Lynn!
Kind of saw that coming.
I did too, but still, I didn't want it.
Lynn!
Mm.
Do you see the shadow moving behind us? Or is that us?
I don't know.
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet.
What?
Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, like, a cheek kiss.
So, like, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Or else what?
I got you again.
That's the child, isn't it? My God. But taking care of my children. But yours. I'm powerless again.
Remember how I said he reminds me of Uncle Ruckus?
God's too
He even looks a lot like him.
You murdered paradise. God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth. Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that. And still, God is silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but suspect the answers, then.
And he immediately regrets that decision. Brody. Okay, that's 2. Now where's Val? Did she get killed back when they stormed the vines, or?
Possibly. There are so many questions still.
Why was that lightning storm happening specifically in that area? Why was it raining blood? Why were they so dang convinced that you were the father of the Antichrist? Did they all just wipe each other out?
Remember the storm I got?
Trophy earned, Revelations. Okay.
Hey, Blake. Try to find me. I'm over here. This way, Blake.
My question is, what are all those big bright flashes?
I'll never let you go. The light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
I'm so confused. What part of it was real and what part of it wasn't? What? What?
I'm speechless. Did the sun like fall to the town and incinerate everything?
I don't know.
Maybe they left it vague on purpose and they're going to give us a DLC expansion pack that explains all this.
I don't know. Like, was it a hallucination because he was like traumatized from what happened with his friend?
And he was just imagining his future with...
Was it like, could have been that really happened? He had trauma behind it and that somehow caused him to give birth to the Antichrist? Or father the Antichrist?
I don't think... Well, why would the Antichrist be a girl, though? In the Revelation, isn't it mentioned to be a male? Or does it ever say?
I don't know right offhand.
Okay, if I were to try to piece any of this together, if we are trying to make coherent sense of anything, given all these supernatural phenomenon that is happening without any sort of solid explanation, the only thing I could see is that present day he was still a kid and traumatized by what happened to Jessica, and he was hallucinating, he was imagining his future with Lynn, because
Like it was all a nightmare?
either all a nightmare or it's like he's traumatized in some asylum, maybe not massive, because he was Jessica asked, "Is she your girlfriend?" So he was imagining if they ended up being married. She didn't look pregnant at the beginning, but she was very pregnant at the end.
Yeah.
Knowing 9 months passed by the time we crashed and later.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing about him having to run away from people
Well, the whole game, I'm pretty sure, was supposed to take place in the night because as soon as you got there, Noth was like, she'll give birth by morning.
Oh, so this all took place in one night. So the whole thing of having to run away from the two opposing religious sides were his faith in people who claim to be men of God was shaken because he saw Father, how do you pronounce his name? Leodamush?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's call him Scaramouche because that's easier. But we saw Scaramouche accidentally knock her down the stairs and kill her, so his faith was shaken in people who claim to be men of God, and that's why that may have caused him to question everything.
Yeah.
If I had to make any sort of logical guess to try to piece it all together until they give us more info, that's the way I put things.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll get an after credits thing.
Maybe, and I need to finish reading the Outlast comic. Maybe that will tie something together.
Yeah. Hello, Fridge.
Yeah, the fridge cuts on right for rent. And we kept the streak going. You got to play the last episode again.
True. Maybe there's more. Come on, give us at least a little more.
Come on, just
A small nugget.
Nope, that's it. Maybe the recording's got something in there, something we missed. I know we missed a few recordings, so.
Yeah, well, we can look back on that later, see if we can piece something together.
I am confused on the end. What was that? What happened?
Well, let's just wait for the DLC. You know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It was too good.
Yeah, about 2 years from now, like the original one did. But yeah, so we'll pick this up if we get an expansion for it. So, closing thoughts, my perspective.
More?
I want more, yes.
More?
Comparing this to Outlast 1 and 2, I do like how the AI were a lot smarter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that made dying all the much more easy.
Yeah. I think my biggest comparison between the two is this one was a lot creepier to me, which is saying
Yes.
something considering I have a fear of asylums.
Yeah.
But conversely, this one's villain deaths were kind of crap, honestly. I mean, impaled with the cross was kind of cool. I didn't even realize Val died, if she died.
See, I think what happened was she was about to rape us, but then all of a sudden Papa Noth's squad comes in and starts massacring everybody. She probably got either stabbed or clubbed upside the head, knocking her off of us.
But the fact is, I didn't even realize that it happened, but it probably did.
And Papa Noth.
And then Noth was just like, hey, bye.
No. Yeah, so villain death's not as cool, but
I mean, Traeger juice. Come on.
One thing I do think was the follow the blood up on the ledges. That got a little too predictable in some parts because who is going to be following all these different trails? Like, who's leading you the blood trail?
Yeah.
How many people have they skinned and murdered for that many bloody people?
Did you see the sculptures? These people were professional.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm still confused about the whole thing between the Scald and Papa Noth, though.
Okay, see, they were people who were infected with
gonorrhea and syphilis. I get that. They got the STDs, they got the HIV, but the thing was, Papa Noth wanted you dead.
Mm-hmm.
The Scald thought you were the Messiah, and they still wanted you dead, but they wanted you dead for better purposes.
Yeah.
Why? If Papa Noth thinks
they kind of had their own little branch off of the religion. That's what it seemed like to me, because you were specifically not the Messiah, but the Messiah of the Scald.
Yeah.
Well,
this was trippy.
Yeah. Overall, a good game though.
It was
I enjoyed it.
It gave me more shivers than the first one did.
Yeah.
And going into this blind actually was a good thing for me because I got that rush. I want to play more, and I actually kind of want to play. Resident Evil 7 because I've heard it plays a bit like this. So
Do that on your own time. I'm notoriously bad amongst my friends with Resident Evil. That's not happening.
Yeah, well, before we go off on that tangent, any other last closing thoughts to give this one?
Hurry up with the DLC, guys.
Yeah, we're ready for it. Bring it. So, this has been Blade Crossing UXC.
Ryoji 42.
For our Flash and Blade Productions. Thank you for watching our playthrough of Outlast 2, and, well, we'll see you next time, I suppose. Peace.
Peace.